Well, hello, welcome to Half Blind and Curious. This is going to be an interesting set of podcasts, really, isn't it? Because, of course, we're all doing the self-isolation quarantine thing across much of the world. So, I'm going to try and keep you entertained and just put a few things together. Now, I'm going to play a couple of recordings for you today. The first one is a series of recordings that I took in York. Isla and I went to York, and it was a cool wee place. Medium-sized place. full of historic buildings and a lot of old-school Viking dig sites, kind of archaeological dig sites. That was really cool. So we went to the Jorvik Museum, and I'm very sorry to say that I couldn't get any of that recorded. So that's unfortunate. But here's what I did record in York. The first thing that I got was some stonemasons working on York Minster, on the cathedral. Then I got some drunk guys singing Oasis songs in the street with a busker. Oh, those heady days before self-isolation. Right before it, of course. And they were probably quite hammered. So that was fun. And that's only a 30-second listen. And then we have a description of the Mallard, which is a train that I've been wanting to see for quite a while. So I'm glad to have seen it. That kind of ticks that off the list. So, tell me what you think of these recordings. I really hope you enjoy them. I think they're good fun. And I'll see you when this is done to explain the next set of recordings, which is going to be from my friend Isabella. Oh, that's even better. No wonder I'm playing that second. But this is fun. So, there's some noise here, Isla.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So this is the York Minster Stone Yard. So we're outside York Minster, which is the massive cathedral in the middle of the city of York. And it's just this huge church. You can probably look up pictures of it if you need to.
It's massive.
So this building is constantly undergoing repairs and building works. And these people in front of us are taking big chunks of rock and chipping into it to make the shapes they need of the stone to repair this building.
And that's really cool.
Yeah. So you've got full folk at work here.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh, this is what's that slidey sound?
I think he's smoothing out the stone, to get the shape right without chipping big chips into it. There's a guy with a mallet and a chisel who's making shapes in it. And there's another guy who's measuring things and slowly planing off the stone so that it's the right shape. I'm sure you've got to make it smooth and nice. So if we come a bit closer, they've got pallets which have the bits of stone, and they're all marked with numbers, presumably to say where they go on the building, and they've got their little maker's marks on them. So even our modern guys over here are still putting their marks into the rock to say this is mine, and I've put it in this part of this big massive building, and in 100 years time when this bit of rock needs replacing, they'll say, oh, it was done by that guy 100 years ago in the year 2020.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
There we go. That's what you get when you didn't have the football. Yeah. We're here at the York Railway Museum, and we have just found the Mallard.
Yes.
And the Mallard is, if you love prog rock, and if you love the band Big Big Train, this is the train for you. Hello, Isla.
Hello, Alan.
What do we know about the Mallard?
Well, the Mallard holds the world speed record for a steam locomotive. On the 3rd of July 1938, it achieved a top speed of 126 miles an hour. So it says its streamlined design, created by Sir Nigel Gresley, is inspired by the work of automobile designer Ettore Bugatti. Designed as an express passenger locomotive, Mallard is streamlined on the outside and inside. Internal streamlining helps steam run more smoothly through the system, increasing its efficiency. In the 1920s and 30s, the London, Midland and Scottish Railway and the London and North Eastern Railway ran competing express routes from London to Scotland. Using fast and elegant locomotives, the rival companies competed for publicity, passengers and speed records. Mallard's speed record has never been beaten by another steam locomotive.
And having heard that, I think it's time you go and listen to East Coast Racer by Big Big Train. Aye, how was that? That was class. But you think that was class? Oh, there's some more to come. This, what I'm about to show you, is incredible. Our friend Isabella, who, if you listened to the podcast before, brewed a beer with us. She's from Austria. But last year, the end of November or December, she went to southern Africa, to Botswana, South Africa and Zimbabwe. And she sent a few recordings of her out in the wild, if you like. She explains what's going on in them, apart from one where you hear African singing. So you can hear the Okavango Delta at night, the Kruger National Park in the morning, and you can hear, just very slightly, elephants eating grass outside the bus that they're in. So I hope you enjoy that. I certainly did. Oh, it's so cool. And I guess that's all I have to say. First of all, listen out for a wee Easter egg at the end of this. And second, if you have any interesting recordings that you'd like me to feature and you'd like me to share with your friends, please send them to me. And I'll put this together on a podcast and we can all have some fun together. Whether it's a sound of something in your house during all this social isolation nonsense, or if it's a memory of less distant times. Please do, I would love it. You can send me a video as well. I will just extract the audio from it and play. Oh, well, let's stop talking and let's hear what Southern Africa sounds like.
Hello! We are on canoes called Mokoros right now, and we are being taken into the Okavango Delta. And I'm making a short recording for all the noises around, so let's see what we can get. There's a lot of birds around, some hippos. And we are really close to some grass here, so that's what you can hear. And it's really soothing and relaxing. This is what the Okavango Delta sounds like at night. This is what the morning sounds like in Kruger National Park. We can hear loads of different birds, and we're close to the river at sunrise, and we're hoping to see some animals. Elephants really close to our safari vehicle eating grass.
Baby, move this way just a little bit. Come closer.
Following each experimental block, the participants were informed of the accuracy rate. They were asked to try to maintain an accuracy range of 80% and 90%. They were told that if the accuracy was higher, they should try to lower their decision criteria. Conversely, if the accuracy was lower, it meant they were guessing too many letters and they should try to be more cooperative. The whole procedure lasted approximately 45 Minuten 2.1.5.3.